Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today we are going to talk about transitional epithelium. So let's start our topic with introduction. Transitional epithelium, that is also called as urothelium, is a specialized type of stratified epithelium that is found only in the urinary system, and that's why it is called as urothelium, that means epithelium of urinary tract or urinary system. This is unique because it has cells that can shape change, like transition from one shape type to another shape type, depending on whether the organ is stretched or relaxed. This adaptability allows urine organs such as the bladder to expand and contract without damage. Definition of transitional epithelium. Transitional epithelium is a stratified epithelium in which surface cells change shape from dome shape, that is rounded shape, when relaxed to the flattened shape, that is squamous-like shape, when stretched, thus enabling distension of urinary organ. Structure of transitional epithelium. It contains 4 to 6 layers of cell, and they have basal layer and intermediate layer and surface layer cells. Basal layer of cells of transitional epithelium is cuboidal or columnar cells that are mitotically active. Then there is intermediate layer that has polygonal cells, and they're just between basal and surface cell. Then it has surface layer that is also called as umbrella cells. They are large dome-shaped cells when organ is empty, and then these cells become flattened when organ is stretched. Special feature is that umbrella cells have a thickened plasma membrane and tight junction that provide a strong barrier against toxic urine. Location of transitional epithelium. They are found exclusively in the urinary system, like in renal pelvis, ureters, urinary bladder, proximal urethra. Now let's talk about functions of transitional epithelium. First function is distensibility, as transitional epithelium allow bladder and ureter to expand when filled with urine. Second function is protection, as this epithelium prevents urine, which is hypertonic and toxic for humans, from diffusing back into underlying tissue. Third function is barrier function, as tight junction between the cells in the transitional epithelium protect tissue from harmful substances in the urine. Adaptation of transitional epithelium. First adaptation is that cell can transition in shape depending on organ volume. There is thickened plasma membrane and uroplakins in the umbrella cells that strengthen the barrier of transition epithelium. Third is that there is rich in these cells are rich in tight junction that prevent leakage of urine. Now let's talk about clinical significance of transitional epithelium. First is UTI or urinary tract infection. That is when bacteria may invade urothelium, thus causing inflammation. Second significance is bladder cancer, that is also called as urothelial carcinoma. That is when transitional epithelium is prone to malignant transformation, and it can lead to bladder cancer. Third significance is urinary incontinence, as damage to transitional epithelium or supporting structures can impair bladder function, thus leading to urinary incontinence. Fourth significance is metaplasia, as if there is chronic irritation that may cause urothelium to transform into squamous epithelium, it is called as squamous metaplasia. It is type of metaplasia that can occur in transitional epithelium or epithelium of urinary tract or urinary system. Now let's talk about conclusion of this lecture video. Transitional epithelium is a highly specialized tissue that is uniquely suited for urinary system. Its ability to stretch and contract without losing integrity make it essential for normal bladder and ureter function. At the same time, its barrier properties protect underlying tissue from toxic urine. And this was all about transitional epithelium. Hopefully you liked the video. If you do, don't forget to like, share, subscribe and comment. Thank you for watching.